up to Veterans Day, we're sharing the stories of local men and women who served our nation in our special series, Veterans Voices. This time, we're featuring a man who, in the late 1960s, wasn't just close to history, he carried it in his hands. Tim Olson shares the story of Bob Albrecht.
At the time, it was just a job. It was later that Bob Albrecht came to appreciate the gravity of that job, carrying the casket of President Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Obviously, you think Eisenhower was a great man because of World War II and all he did. But when you start seeing thousands and thousands of people standing out in the rain to climb up all those stairs and go around and pay homage, you think, wow.
Before he carried the 34th president to his final rest, Bob Albrecht was a young man from North Dakota.
I grew up between Lytton and Hazelton by Temvik on a farm, a mile east, a mile north of Temvik.
He enlisted in the Marines at age 21, spent 13 months in Vietnam, and in the summer of 1968, he was given the choice of going back overseas or moving to Washington, D.C. to serve at the Marine Barracks, the oldest active post in the Marine Corps and home to the more ceremonial duties of the Marines, the Drum and Bugle Corps, the Silent Drill Platoon, and an elite team known as the Body Bearers.
Is what they called it, pallbearer. We carried 4 or 5, sometimes 6 caskets a day in Arlington, Virginia, from those that died coming back, congressmen, that kind of thing.
Being a Marine body bearer meant Bob had to not just be physically tough.
We lifted weights a lot, and I kept busting out my blouses in the area here when you do like this.
But mentally tough, too.
You have to have a solemn face. And so we do all kinds of crazy things to try to make you smile or do something that you're not supposed to. And your eyes forward. And you go, and your eyes better not move.
Then,
in January of '69, Eisenhower was in Bethesda and seriously ill. So we had to practice.
Ike passed away on March 28, 1969. 2 days later, Bob Albrecht and 7 others carried him to the Capitol Rotunda to lie in state.
The Coast Guard gentleman in front of me was like about 6'4". And all I saw was the backside of him all this time and couldn't really get a feel of where I was.
Bob performed his duty without missing a step or cracking a smile. A few nights later, as he escorted Eisenhower's body by train to its final resting place in Kansas, he got a sense for the scope of it all.
I lifted the shade in the car, and I looked out, and all I saw was people holding lanterns on a train in the middle of nowhere at 1:30 in the morning.
A gesture of respect, just like the solemn duty carried out by Corporal Bob Albrecht. Tim Olson, KX News.
Bob was discharged from the military in October of 1969. Then he became a banker. As of July of this year, he is retired and living in Bismarck.
What a remarkable story.
Yeah, incredible.
Well, coming up next on KX News at 10, how people are still trying to heal